Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 1st of August, 2025, and that is completely and utterly debatable. We have no idea what time, what day, or what year we're living in right now, sad to say. I am in Oregon. I am meeting up with two of my subscribers. As you can hear in the background, they are over there power washing their horse trailer. They have shown me around this place. They've shown me how to maybe lasso a horse. They gifted me.
Are phenomenal. They are.
There she goes. Oh, look at that.
Jeez.
First time, huh?
I taught her how to do that. We were kids. I remember that.
So a horse. They gifted me a beautiful cowboy hat that I will start wearing. Because I always wanted to be a cowboy, baby, but I'm from Boston. But I wanted to make this video because I needed to make this video because I told you something the other day. I said, beware. The way Trump has completely flip-flopped on the Epstein list and how the DOJ and all the government officials have suddenly just flip-flopped, blah, blah, blah. They pissed off their base. They pissed off Americans, which I believe is part of the plan. But I also said in order to distract people from all this, they'll do two things. War, which most people don't really care about anymore because war is a daily thing. You know, we're blowing somebody up here, there, and everywhere. Or they'll do a false flag in America, which
Never going to go away, and Obama's never going to go to jail. But my problem with all this Epstein list, Trump kerfuffle is what they do when they need something like this to go away is either they start a war, which won't be enough, or they do something terrible to Americans. Blow something up and blame it on, well, pick one. Russia, China, right wing, left wing. You know what I mean? Everybody is pissed off and angry. And meanwhile, the national debt just keeps going straight up, up and up. You know what I'm saying? Their fallback is always to blow something up or kill people. That's what they do. That's what a false flag is. And that's what it's for, to divert attention. So be aware of that. Be completely and utterly aware of that, man. I am absolutely telling you. And
4 to 6 days later,
which they've already done the first one since I said it just the other day. I told you they would do war, and Trump has sent nuclear submarines to the coast of Russia. Let me tell you a secret. First of all, magically, in that exact same area, we just had an 8.7 earthquake, which is exactly the same size earthquake that we had at Fukushima. Japan didn't want to play ball. They hit him with an earthquake from the earthquake machine, and it was a monster. Well, they just had another one there, but Trump just sent nuclear-powered, nuclear-bearing submarines to the coast of Russia. In a real world, if this wasn't all them working together against us, some country surrounds your country with nuclear subs, you're going to just say, screw it, and hit the button. But this is all a play. It's all a play. It's all puppets. It's all for your entertainment. So that won't work because people won't really care enough. But the false flag coming to America, that will happen in the next few days. Watch. You'll see. Sorry to say it, but I'm just basing what they're doing on what they've done before. It's pretty easy once you put on the right type of glasses.
Israel being at war, or I don't know, how else could you possibly say that? Israel completely and utterly wiping an entire race of people off the earth after they had them locked in a cage made of steel, concrete, and IDF soldiers for decades. 666 days is coming up. 666 days that they've been at war. That won't go unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? They will absolutely do something on that day.
So tomorrow, The 2nd of August, which would be Saturday for us, will be 666 days that Israel has been at war, and that date will not go unnoticed. They will absolutely, without a doubt, use it for whatever ritual value or sacrificial value that it's worth. Period. Watch what happens tomorrow. 666 days Israel has been doing human sacrifices nonstop, never-ending, unabated, completely funded by us, and everyone's attention's been distracted away with the Epstein list that was never, ever going to be released whatsoever at all. But now that it has, it's causing a big kerfuffle, so now all of a sudden we're having earthquakes in diverse places, volcanoes going off, and nuclear submarines surrounding large powers like Russia. So there was no way that tomorrow will slide. Seriously. Mark my words. And I plan on making this video short because of where I'm located, and I have to upload this before tomorrow. I just wanted to cover this real quick because the U.S. government stepped in to clean up the disaster in North Carolina after Hurricane Helene, and somehow did more damage to the environment than the storm itself in some part of the states, scientists claim. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing that a hurricane that somehow made its way 400 miles inland and then 2,500 miles up and then stayed there for 24 hours, utterly decimating this place, somehow after FEMA and the government finally showed up, they've completely trashed the place. It wasn't the storm that raised the forest, it was the machines that came after. They were part of hurricane cleanup effort bankrolled by the federal government that many environmental experts believe went very, very wrong. Helene hit North Carolina in late September, dumping historic amounts of rain that damaged thousands of homes, killed more than 100 people. 100 people. Do you know how unbe-effing-leavably rude that is? Because 10,000 people were missing and, I believe, killed, and the government still sticks with, 100 people. How insanely rude is the government to do something like that to the people? You know what I mean? 100 people died during that storm that we caused. That was completely us because hurricanes don't go 400 miles inland, 2,500 miles up, stay there for 24 hours and completely ruin the place and make it perfect for us to take over. And here's a funny little story by Stu Peters, who I don't think very much of, but he's got the story and I don't, so you're going to hear it. Look who's moving into that area. You're going to be shocked.
For the last few days, we have seen the birth of a Yiddish community, a Jewish community, in a place that's so new and so raw. What we're bringing to it, they can't help but to feel inspired.
This is something that families have been resonating with for a long time.
I've been keeping my eye on other developing startup communities. And when this one came up, it was like everything I had been wanting because I recognized it right away.
There are very few opportunities where a person can be a trailblazer, come out to somewhere where no Yiddishkeit has ever existed, and bring the Dvar Hashem to daven, to learn, to say Amen Yehesh Me'Rabba, Baruch Hu, and to connect with other Yidden.
You go through life and you get all these types of feelings, and when you start getting in tune with yourself, you can see what's a yes, what's a no, what's right, what's not right.
The world became a fast place, and this is a way to choose to slow it down a little bit.
To spend a little bit of time with these visionaries and to connect to the Rebbeinu Shalom in a sviva like this is incredible.
Shefa to me is a true connection to yourself, to your children at a slower pace of life where everything truly means something to you.
The life that everyone is so deeply yearning for, and it's really difficult to find in the major cities and where the main hubs of Jewish life are today.
The minute we started driving up here, I felt like relaxed, like I'm slowly starting to like shut down all the city tabs in my head and just breathe, and my mental space was like I'm feeling it, you know?
The beauty is that everyone's searching for the same thing. They're searching for more meaning for their children, more meaning for themselves and their life, being connected with nature. That's what they want.
We're looking to build 358 homes here. We're already looking at expanding our land so we can build even more homes. This is going to be a vibrant, thriving Jewish community, built on the foundation of Torah and Voice Hashem.
We have our first 20 families now. We're going to have another 60 in the next few months, and this is going to grow into an amazing community all the way up there, all of the mountain.
I'm walking into the house right over here. This has the view of the mountain from your windows, from your living room or the office, depends on the layout. And then that's going to be your view from the master bedroom.
A lot of them didn't realize how big an acre actually is. We were looking at the markers and they're like, oh my gosh, an acre, like where does it end? So much space for kids to run around. You roll the ball, it just keeps going.
On the weekends, you're going on hikes, you're taking your kids fishing. There's boats, there's lakes, there's a million and one things to do. You're in one of the most lush areas in the entire country.
Everyone is just coming from a different place, and rightfully so, you know? But everyone just says the same thing, which is like, we're all after that village, to bring back the village.
Breakfast, lunch, everyone just like grabbing a plate, sitting down at the table and like chatting. It's like the connection was instant because you know that the families that are all here are all in the same mindset.
We all just want that same thing. We all just want to build a family together.
You felt a tangible energy that can only come from people coming together around a shared vision and a shared experience and a shared aspiration.
Everyone's looking to create a beautiful new life for themselves, and I think that shared vision will enable it to be successful.
The truth is, everybody that comes here has their own daya, their own vision, and they want to connect to their inner selves. That's difficult to do when you've got the hustle bustle of the world around you. And I think it's an opportunity for everybody to really be in tune with what it is that they really want to do.
And I think the people that have the courage and then the atzmas to go ahead and do this now are not only going to find it that's worth their while, but they're going to look back and be very grateful that they made those first steps. And our only job at Chef Living is to make sure they make those first steps and they make that courageous jump and they believe in our vision, but not just here to sell a house, here to support the growth of the community.
If you want to live life like a pioneer, and if you want to do something exciting in life, this is a great opportunity to jump in.
Imagine moving to a place where you have 50, 100 people you can talk to who relate to you. You're on the same level. You want the same things for your children. That is something that I don't think you're going to find anywhere else in the world.
So there you go. There you go. North Carolina gets recently smited, and all of a sudden, the Jews are moving in. And President Donald J. Trump is doing everything he can to help them by passing laws in the United States where Americans in the United States can't talk about Jews because it's anti-Semitic no matter what. Do you see what's going on now? Do you see the plan now? Do you see who the evil ones are now? Do you see what the synagogue of Satan actually is now? I don't have anything against the Israelites, but those people aren't the Israelites. They're Ashkenazi Jews. Ashkenazi Jews. I've been talking about it for 15 years, and here they are. At any rate, Richie from Boston, it's getting dark. I got to upload this. I am out.